Hi, Casey.
Hey, Effie, how are you?
I'm excited. I'm really excited. I understand that you have a Revive Club event happening.
Yes, just kicking it off literally this afternoon. We're doing a quick meet and greet, socializing, networking tonight, and then we're going to be 2 full days starting tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Wow. Okay. So, for anyone who is near, it's in Houston, right?
Correct. Yep.
All
Houston,
right. So,
Texas.
anyone who is in Houston and may not have heard about it yet, this is your chance. Tell them a little bit about it, Casey.
Yes. So excited. I've been thinking about we've been planning this honestly for over a year now and finally set a date. And yeah, where this comes from is my Mount Everest is to help 100 families achieve financial freedom. Now, a lot of people ask, how do you actually accomplish that? What does that look like? Because everyone is different. So the way we accomplish it is through this 2-day workshop. Because one of the biggest things we're going to do is we're going to take the time to plan out your 10-year vision. What does that look like for you specifically? And we're going to have speakers from like faith and fitness and mindset and giving you a lot of perspective so you can really be thoughtful about what is important to you in 10 years. And then we're going to reverse engineer from that all the way back to giving everyone who comes is going to get, they're going to have their 90 days, that basically their actions that they need to take walking out of the 2-day conference. They're going to have their actions over the next 90 days of what they need to do to start to move the needle toward that 10-year vision. So that's the biggest theme, other than all the fun networking and just being around the right people.
A true mastermind.
Yes.
That's
100%.
fantastic. And who is the perfect candidate to say, okay, I got to jump on this? Thank you, Effie, for telling me. Thank you, Casey, for still letting me in. Who's the perfect person that you're catering to?
Absolutely. I love working with both somebody who wants to be active. I kind of split it between active and passive. And I think you might fit into both or you might be just one. So what I mean by active, if like you're just trying to do more deals, do more wholesales, more fix and flips, buy and holds, whatever your strategy is, it really doesn't matter. Even if it's not a strategy I'm doing, which I'm doing quite a few of them, but I try not to do all of them. All right. But whatever your strategy is, if you're like an operator and trying to create like active income, I think it's great because you can get that clarity and be able to think 10 years in the future and then figure out what are your specific 90-day goals. All right. What are you working on specifically? Okay. So that's somebody active, but I also say somebody who's passive, right? The high W-2 earners. I'm big on, we talked about this early, Effie, like you don't necessarily need to just go quit your W-2. Often I would not recommend that. Your W-2 is your superpower, as you said. Keep that W-2, but learn how can you keep investing and then keep your superpower, like keep wearing that cape of that W-2, all right? And don't give that up and find ways to invest in real estate. So if you're in that bucket, this is great for you too, because I'm going to talk about some different strategies. But again, it's more important than learning how to wholesale or fix and flip or do whatever. It's like, what is important to you? What does that perfect life look like in 10 years? And how do we reverse engineer that? So if you fit in one of those two buckets, you're going to get a lot of value.
All right. That's fantastic. And where should people reach out? If they want to come tomorrow, where can they reach out?
Yes, absolutely. So if you guys are in Houston and want to come, we still do have a few limited face-to-face tickets, but we actually pivoted a little bit because I had so many people that were not able to come, but they're like, I want to get access. I would love to be in the room, but I still want to be able to, like, the other thing I didn't even mention, Effie, is we've got this really cool AI chat GPT that helps. It's like a smart chat GPT that's going to help you build that 10-year vision. Right. But we're going to be in there really like masterminding and making sure we build in that personal, like people component. But one of the cool tools is even if you come in virtually, we're still going to give you access to that tool. And that's a tool you're going to be able to keep and continue to iterate and really get to know yourself and really set your goals, right? And be intentional. So if you want to just come in and be virtual for the 2 days, while it's not going to be near as good, but it's still like, if you can't make it and you're still interested, I would 100% do it because you're going to get the tools. All right. So if people are in one of those buckets, you can be there or you want to be virtual. At this point, I'm going to give you my long landing page to go sign up. I'm just going to make it easy. Just text me. All right. 307-317-2000. 2494. All right. Just text me and just text me the word revive. Okay. If you text me the word revive, we will get you what you need to get signed up.
So it's text the word revive to Casey at 307 317 2494.
Nailed it. Perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
Thanks, Effie.
Thank you.